teaching others because of their beatific characteristics, and then our life is a life of sacrifice. We sacrifice our time, we sacrifice our money, we sacrifice our abilities. Everything in our life is a sacrifice. And as a result, sha'nihi kal abtar, that when we live a life of praying and praising upon the heavenly stations, we sacrifice from what God has given to us. God's promise is, I will cut off your enemies from behind you. This is the immense oceans of when we describe that Prophet has to buy us from the slavery of shaitan. And people don't really understand unless they're real and realistic to themselves. You have to be bought from Satan. You don't just decide that, I'm not gonna follow Satan and evilness, because you're lying. Because 2 weeks later you follow him again. He doesn't let his hooks out of anyone. Whether he's hooked your ears or he's hooked your eyes, he hooked your mouth. You know people whom have very bad mouths, he's hooked their mouth, he hooked their tongue. Everywhere you see them piercing now, he's hooked their tongue. He's hooked their everything about them to show that all your faculties are mine. How you can think you're free? And how can you think that you're free from the devil when the devil has yoked you in every way and visibly everyone else can see the markings? And this becomes the great struggle, that our life is to struggle against all of these yokings, all of these grabbings that he's trying to do. We don't want him to grab our tongue, so we want to free our tongue for the remembrance of the Divine. Not to grab our eyes and to grab our ears and to grab our hands and our feet. And our life is a continuous struggle to run from the devil, and anybody whom is true to themselves, they know that they can't. And as soon as they want to quit something bad, a bad habit, a bad character, they want to stop drinking, stop smoking, stop doing this, stop doing that, and then it comes back again. They stop because the devil is fishing too, like we described how they fish. They put out the string and their servants, they let them to go a little bit loose, and they think, oh I got away from him, and then he pulls you right back in again. Oh, I got away from him again, and then they say, oh I was clean for 2 weeks, I stopped doing this for 30 days or 10 days or 15 days, and then he pulls them right back in to show that you're not free. And what Allah is giving to us in Surat al-Kawthar, because these are the Kawthari month, this is the Kawthari souls when we talk